For 50 years, people said fusion was always 30 years away. But something changed. In 2026, fusion energy moved from lab experiments to real construction sites and grid connections. Let's see what's coming next. 3 companies are racing ahead. Commonwealth Fusion Systems has more funding than all other private fusion companies combined. Their Spark machine is designed to prove net energy gain, producing more fusion energy than goes into it. Helion, backed by OpenAI's Sam Altman, already signed a power purchase agreement with Microsoft to deliver electricity by 2028. TAE is taking a different fuel approach that produces less radioactive waste. In June 2026, Helion cleared a huge barrier. Washington State issued the first ever regulatory licenses for a commercial fusion plant. This isn't theoretical anymore, there's a real facility under construction near Seattle with actual building permits. The US also separated fusion from fission in its rules, making it easier to build these plants. The government lab broke through first. The National Ignition Facility proved fusion works in controlled conditions. But that's different from a power plant. No private company has delivered electricity from fusion to the grid yet. That's the next frontier. Artificial intelligence data centers are hungry for power, sometimes too hungry for the grid to handle. Google, Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon are all signing deals with fusion and nuclear companies. Microsoft's deal with Helion is the first power purchase agreement between a major tech company and a fusion startup. Google committed to buy 200 megawatts from Commonwealth Fusion Systems. That's real money betting on fusion arriving. Here's what we're actually watching for. Commonwealth Fusion Spark should attempt net energy gain in late 2027. If it works, they move forward with their commercial plant in Virginia. Helion is pushing harder, targeting 2028. But remember, these are goals, not guarantees. Grid connection for Commonwealth takes 4 to 6 years after approval. Even if physics works, the engineering of real power plants is still being figured out. Important caveat, every company's timeline comes with risk. The original estimates were more aggressive. Deadlines have already moved. The question isn't whether fusion physics works, we proved that in 2022. The question is whether engineers can build a power plant that makes economic sense and keeps working reliably. That's still unknown. Fusion went from a joke to a construction site. Real companies are building real plants. Tech giants are placing bets with real money. But the next big test comes in 2027 and 2028. Watch for net energy demonstrations from Spark and electricity flowing from Helion. That's when we'll know if the timeline finally matches reality.